Hi, everyone. My name is J Arcus, and you're listening to a recording I'm making for releasing and healing your ancestors' accumulated shame. So, if this is the first time that you've seen anything by me, I'll just run through what's going to happen. So, you need to have a drink with you. So, I've got a peppermint tea. But please go and get yourself a warm drink or a glass of water. So what's going to happen is there's going to be about 4 or 5 times during the following recording that I'm going to say, and I drink to you. And at that point, I need you to take a sip of this drink. At that point, you're acknowledging your own ancestors and the help they've given you over the entirety of your life. But we're thanking them and we're saying we understand their shame and we understand and we can now let that go and they can now be at peace knowing you are safe. So the recording will take about 15 to 20 minutes to play through. Just listen in a quiet space. Okay, so do switch your phone off. If you do get interrupted, just pause the video and then keep going. All right, so once you've paused the video and got yourself a drink, come back here and settle in. For most of this, I'm going to have my eyes closed, but just listen along and just drink when I say. Okay, and now we can begin. So as you settle into your chair, just feel the weight of your body on the chair. Just feel your feet beneath you. Feel the earth around you, the atmosphere, the air, all belongs to this world, to this place, to this earth. Every breath you take is Gaia's gift. And as you breathe in and out, we feel and know Gaia's love around us. And calling back now our ancestors over the last 1,000 years that felt shame and humiliation. Calling you back here now to feel the divine love as it flows through us. Calling you back here now, all those that felt ashamed or were humiliated in their lifetime. All those that felt so strongly ashamed that they became quiet, that they became hidden. Calling you back here now, all those that felt ashamed and humiliated during their life. Calling you back here now, all those that suffered pain, harm, shame and humiliation. Calling you back here now to feel and know divine love and wisdom. Divine wisdom and love becomes entwined and now is flowing through 1,000 years. 1,000 years of our ancient ancestors, our great-great-grandmothers, our great-great-grandfathers, as it reaches through the centuries, 1,000 years of flowing divine love followed by the divine wisdom that it brings with it. And these ancestors of ours, beloved, needed, wanted, and now the divine love is reaching them and the divine wisdom is touching them, releasing them, freeing them, filled with knowledge and wisdom of their lifetime, filled with the trueness of why this happened, of why they were meant to feel this way, while they did feel this way. And the divine wisdom is showing them, enlightening them, bestowing upon them the knowledge everything was exactly how it was supposed to be. Everything was exactly how it was supposed to be. And I say thank you, and I drink to you. Reaching back now further and further through the centuries, through the years, through the different times and different places, the different languages and different beings, calling back all of the ancestors over 5,000 years that have felt shame and humiliation. Calling you back here now, all those grandmothers, grandfathers, mothers, fathers, wives, husbands, children, girls, boys, great aunts, great uncles, great cousins, 5,000 years where you have lived in different places, different languages spoken, different dialects sung, different poetry spoken and different songs recited. Calling you back here now to feel all those that suffered humiliation and shame, all those that suffered hurt and harm, cuts, bruises, beatings, all those that suffered shame, all those that were pointed at, laughed at, jeered at, all those that suffered, all those that died of shame and humiliation, all those that went quiet, all those that hid, all those that did not understand, all those that suffered and did not speak, all those that suffered and did speak, all those that suffered pain, shame, humiliation. 5,000 years of ancestors, I call you back here now to feel the divine love, the divine wisdom, the divine truth of your life. And as divine love is flowing through 5,000 years of history, personal history, personal grandmothers and grandfathers, aunts and uncles, cousins, girls, boys, wives, husbands, reaching back 5,000 years, reaching back 5,000 years. And as the divine love reaches you and the divine light reaches you, divine truth and wisdom is in your body, in your knowledge, in your wisdom. And with that truth, that understanding, the realizations are hitting you now, the realizations of your life, the truth, the enlightenment, the love. The love is reaching you. And it was always meant to be this way. Your lifetime, your death was always meant to be this way. And the healing and the freeing and the knowledge and the wisdom and the truth of your lifetime. And the truth is reaching you, flowing through every part of you. And I say thank you and I drink to you. Reaching back further and further, 10,000 years, as blood calls blood, calling back all of the ancestors over the last 10,000 years that suffered shame and humiliation. Calling you back here now to receive the divine love as it flows through us through the centuries, through every place you've ever lived, through every century you have ever lived, through every dialect ever spoken, every song you have ever sung, through every mountaintop you have ever lived and every sea that you ever bathed in, through every river you have ever swum in, through every lifetime for 10,000 years, our great-great-grandmothers, our great-great-grandfathers, all those that endured shame and humiliation in every place that ever existed on this planet, all those that died from being stoned, abused, beaten, those that felt ashamed, all those that were raped, all those that were killed, all those that were beaten, all those that had limbs taken off, all those that suffered public gaze and were thought less, all those that were looked at that felt less. Calling you back here now, our ancient ancestors. The connection between us is so strong. The ones that gazed at the moon at night, the same moon that we look at. The one that marveled at the stars and watched them twinkle. The same stars that we look at tonight when we look outside. The connection between us and you, our ancient ancestors, 10,000 years. 10,000 years, and we call you back here now for the release, the freedom, the wisdom, the knowledge, the light, and the love as it flows through the centuries, flows through every part of us, flows through 10,000 years of our ancestors that suffered shame and humiliation. And with the divine light and love that is flowing towards you now comes the knowledge, the realization, the wisdom. Your life was meant to be lived in this way. Always. It was always meant to live in this way. You are part of the light. You are part of the love. You are part of the divine. And with that comes the freedom, the healing, the knowledge, the wisdom, the truth. And the truth is now yours. And I say thank you, and I drink to you. Reaching back now 20,000 years. 20,000 years of humiliation and shame. 20,000 years of being called names, being called hurtful things, being shut out of the village, of the tribe. 20,000 years of hurtful things said and done, of being whipped, abused, assaulted, beaten. 20,000 years, all manner of things done to you, in all places in the world, in all languages, in all dialects, in all songs that were ever sung, all places you ever lived in, every mountaintop, every riverside, every beach you've ever lived in, every desert you ever roamed, every jungle and forest you ever hunted in. Calling you back here now, 20,000 years of our ancestors that felt shamed, humiliated. Calling you back here now to receive divine blessings and love. The divine truth as it now spirals through, flowing through the DNA, flowing through the light, the love, the wisdom as it exists through us and through the centuries. And the love and the wisdom and the truth flowing through 20,000 years of our ancestors that felt shame, humiliation, and pain and suffering. 20,000 years, and now divine light is reaching you. Divine wisdom, divine truth, divine knowledge. And as the divine love is reaching you, there is freedom. There is light, there is love, there is knowledge. The wisdom that everything happened exactly how it was supposed to. Your light, your love, your life, as painful as it was lived exactly as it was supposed to be. And as that light and love reaches you, I say thank you, and I drink to you. And for one last time, calling upon all of our ancestors over 20,000 years that have felt humiliation and shame, calling you together, joining you century upon century upon century to join hands, know each other's pain, know each other's life, our love, our divinity, our purpose, calling upon us now to receive divine light, love, and knowledge. I say thank you, and I drink to you. Now that is the end of our transmission. The healing upon centuries of shame. 20,000 years of your ancestors have had the direct transmission of divine light and love to free them from the shame and humiliation they endured in their lifetime. Feel that love if you have time. Sit for a few moments to feel this absorbed through you. Some of you may feel and know more dreams tonight. Some of you may not. It will all take a few days to seep through your whole being. The healing is there. Transmission of love and divine light is there. Thank you.